Hey guys, welcome to the Reality Enthusiast. Um, this is going to be a video of Big Brother 22 episode 31. I know I haven't done videos on the entire season. That's mainly because Big Brother does 3 shows a week, and I have recently got a job, so I'm a little more busy. But anyway, let's get into it. So we're down to the final four of Nicole, uh, Cody, Enzo, and Christmas. And because Memphis got voted out last night. Now, this is the right play because Memphis could actually beat Cody if he got there. So they made the right call. Cody has now eliminated two of his biggest threats back to back, which is Tyler and now Memphis. He is going to win this game if Nicole doesn't get him with the upcoming veto. Because, spoilers for people who don't watch the live feeds and things, Enzo has the HOH, which means the nominations are going to be Nicole and Christmas. Now, here's the thing. If Cody wins the veto, right, Christmas goes home, right? But if Nicole or Christmas win it, they have an opportunity to put Cody up, get him out, and completely change the game around from what it was, forever ago. So that's because that's the way that the Final Four works. The person holding the veto is the sole person to vote. So unlike previous weeks where there's been a group of people voting, you now have to really fight for that veto because whoever gets it gets a vote, except for Enzo, because if Enzo gets it and keeps it the same, Cody will get the vote, and then Christmas will be gone. Or if he decides to put Cody up, which I don't think he would anyway, then whoever is taken down gets the vote. Enzo doesn't get the vote at all, which is why Cody supposedly threw the HOH comp to Enzo so that he could vote and be that deciding vote on who goes home. Because he doesn't want the worst case scenario of Christmas and Nicole winning it and then sending him packing, which they would do, I think. Now, Nicole maybe not because she's blinded by his stuff, but I think at this point, if she wants to win, she has to get him out. Because regardless of him wanting to take her to Final Two over Enzo, it just doesn't make sense for her to keep him in the house, especially with his resume and stuff. So we'll see who wins the veto on Saturday. I'll be back with a video on that. But it's gonna get interesting because the game completely changes from this point on, and whoever Enzo has a spot in the final three, and now two other people are gonna get it, but it depends on which one at this point is gonna get clipped. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, and Enzo wants Nicole gone because he wants Enzo, or not Enzo, excuse me, Cody to be all by himself and take him. But, that's not going to happen because Enzo's not in charge. So that's, just what it is. Right? And Enzo can't really beat anybody but Christmas. That's what I think. He can't even if he's in the final two, he can't beat anybody but Christmas, and he wants her around because he knows that Nicole would beat him in the final two if that were the case. So there's that. Now, do I think that there's any possibility that Cody goes home before the end of the season and not gets the final two? There's a slight possibility, but I give it about 5%. Because I don't think they're gonna get lucky in beating him in the veto twice. Now that could happen. There's a 50 50-50 shot that does happen, so it's about half. But we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. And we'll have to see about the scenarios with the veto. But is there any possibility of that? Probably not. And it's probably going to be Cody reigning at the end of this thing. Because the jury last night, going into the jury segment of last night's episode, thinks that Cody is like the top dog. And honestly, before Tyler walked in the door last night, they thought that, Tyler was also a top dog. So if you take out the top player that the jury is looking at, you have basically secured yourself a spot, because this is a jury of all-stars, and I just don't think that they're gonna give it to some other like less known person because they're bitter or petty about it, which has happened before. But this is a jury of all-stars, and I'd expect a lot more from them. So that's how that'll go. As with the Amazing Race, last night, since we're talking about reality, I will be doing a video on that, or I may just include it in this one. In fact, no, I'll do a separate one for that. But yeah, that'll be going up today too, as will a review of Excel World number 5. So it'll be a very heavy day of uploads and a very interesting schedule. So I'm sorry that I haven't posted in a long time. I plan on covering the Amazing Race in its entirety, so that will be on the channel. As far as Survivor goes, there's no word of that yet, so let me just include that on the tail end of this video. And after the Amazing Race, I don't know what I'll cover, but we'll see. Light novels will continue. There's a Sword Art box set that I'd like to go over. So I'll also do that and stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.